lining up our spine nice and tall, feet on the floor or block. We're going to take a few cleansing breaths to just let go of any surface tension or unwanted thoughts or even stress that we carry around and are unaware. Searching for a deep breath that fills the belly and the chest. Let's call it a rejuvenating breath today. Filling us up with what we need, bringing us to a state of peace and ease within us, no matter what's going on around us. A sense that all is well. And when we settle into the present moment with the feeling that all is well, it should deepen our breath. Soften our body. And clear our minds. Scanning gently through your body from crown to feet. And when you've finished your scan, bring a hand to your heart and a hand to your belly. The warmth of a hand over our heart sometimes brings us comfort and a sense that we are not alone, we are supported. Let's let that feeling of the warmth of our hand over our chest and on our belly bring us a feeling of comfort, and then take and send to whoever it might be. Maybe it's someone you're not getting along with, maybe it's someone you love, maybe it's somebody you know who is fighting health issues, but send a message, send a beam of love from your heart to theirs. Then take a moment to set your own personal intention if it's something different. And take your 3 breaths. Beautiful. Go ahead and open your eyes. Bring your hands to rest on your knees. We're going to start with our neck today. So we're going to just start with some gentle movement, side to side. If it helps you to keep your eyes closed, feel free to keep your eyes closed. When it feels right to change that movement, bring the chin down and then the chin up. And then we're going to choose a side and make a half circle around. So we're making a half circle with our neck, dipping our chin, warming up the neck, and it starts to pull at the shoulders a little bit. So we'll go there next. Let's go one more each way. Bringing yourself back to center. We're going to lift one shoulder and drop the other. Just a little movement. A little movement that makes a lot of noise in my body. We're going to go forward and back. You're stretching out across your shoulders. One more. All right, let's add some arm movement. Remove my sweater. I'm going to move a little bit closer to away from the back of my chair just so I have room. We're going to start in seated mountain. So we open up the chest, reach those fingertips toward the floor. Spine is tall, back of the neck is long. We're going to breathe here for a moment. And on your next inhale, start some movement with the arms to warm the shoulders. So we're going to lift up, look up if you choose, bring it down. Just nice and easy, a few more. Up and down. One more. Now let's bring our arms out to the sides, making our circles, reaching for opposite walls. So choose a direction, go with it, tight, tiny circles. Then we're going to start to make those circles bigger, painting that circle bigger and looser. And then take 5 rotations. You can always modify this if it bothers your shoulder. And then let's bring it, shake it out, wrists, elbows. And then we bring them back and we're going to go the opposite direction with our circles. Tight and tiny, so we're reaching, engaging all those arm muscles. Shoulders don't come up by the ears. And then we're going to go bigger and bigger. Nice. Until we're biggest. And then we take 5. Beautiful. Shake that out. Scooch a little farther. We want to have enough room to be able to swing our arms without hitting our chair. So trying to find that space across our shoulders. We're going to feel our spine twist a little bit too. It's not as easy as on the floor for me. I kind of bang into the back of the chair. So we're only going to do a couple of these just to loosen. Beautiful. All right, let's bring our hands to the tops of our shoulders. And we're going to add a little twist side to side, trying to keep our upper body in line with each other. So we're twisting from the belly. We're not just turning our head. We're feeling it from low in our belly. Warming up the spine. One more. Okay, now our arms are going to go up. And we're going to twist on our exhale. Maybe you use the back of the chair to go a little further. Maybe you just want to keep the movement going to warm up. Side to side, it's up to you. One more. And back to center. All right, so shoulders, feel those shoulders. We're going to scooch to the edge so you've got feet firmly planted. We're going to take our knees a little bit wider here. We're going to start a circular motion from hips up. So we're going to go around. Starts to warm that low back now. One more, and then we're going to change direction. Now go ahead and change your direction. Keep breathing deep and full. And back to center. All right, let's try engaging our core now. We're going to lean out. So we're going to take our arms up and we're going to reach out. Move it around if you want to. Come back when you're ready for another breath. Take it up. Reach it out. 3 more. Last one. And then bring those hands down to the block or to the floor. So we're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. Let our neck be loose. Starting to warm up those inner legs. Maybe take your hands and walk them to one side and then the other. Maybe out forward a little bit. Nice full breaths here. And then slowly walk yourself back and lift yourself back up. All right, we're going to go back to our neck stretches. Now it's ear to shoulder. Keep those knees wide if you can on your chair. If you need a little extra help, you can bring your hand to help. Or if you don't need it, just draw ear towards shoulder. One more time. All right, so walking those knees in. We're going to bring our hands to the side of the chair. We're going to curl, so lift your shoulders up toward your ears, curl them back and down. Open the chest, fire up between the shoulder blades, back of the neck is long. Just going to hold here for a moment. If you need to reach further back in your chair to straighten your arms out, if that feels like more of a stretch for you, go ahead. You can lean a little bit forward. We're going to just hold here, opening the chest, breathing, and release. Shake it out. We're going to scooch it back a little to make sure we're firmly in our chair because we're going to lean to the side now. So hang on with your left hand, mountain for the right one, palm faces away. We're going to lift it up with our inhale, reach it up, and then lean it over. And now we come back. Let's do that again. Inhale up, reach to the sky, lean it over. Let's do 3 more of those. We're just going to do a side at a time. Feel that stretch all along your obliques, the side of your body. Last one. And then let's switch sides. So hang on with the right hand. Inhale up the left. Reach it to the sky and then lean it over. 4 more. Last one. And back to center, scooch it back. All right, we're going to take those arms out. We're going to cross one in front of the other, and then we're going to take the other arm over. So we're just doing a swinging motion over, over. Breathe in. Nice. Going for 8, so we have 3 more to do. Different arm on top each time. I am cracking and popping. Yikes. And release. Shake it out. Whew. All right. Let's warm up those legs a little bit here. So we're going to run in place. So I want you to get up. You got to move away from the chair a little bit. We're going to pretend that we're going to start with our running without our legs, of all things, to continue that motion. So we're pretending our legs are going to hold still, but we're going to be like really running. So get those elbows going. Continuing to get those shoulders and the sides of your body. We're going to run. Nice. Run. If only I could be this fast in real life. Here we go. A couple more. All right. Now, let's see if we can add our feet. So maybe let's just do feet first. Run in and see if you can add your arms to it. Nice. Just waking them up. Okay, now scooching a little closer to the edge, I want you to be able to lift up and lift up onto the ball of your foot and then press that heel down. Just want to wake up those feet. So up and down. A couple more onto this side and then we'll switch. Okay, now the other side, lift up and down. One more. Okay, we're going to scooch it back. We're going to start with the right leg. Take it out in front. We're going to just try to hold this up. So we're not necessarily looking for a big stretch here, even though you might feel it if you're able to get your leg straight and flex your foot. We're going more for warming the leg, especially the quad. Now hold here. And then we're going to switch. Take the left one out. Flex it if you can. Hold it straight, maybe even get a little bit of space between your leg and the chair if you have that abdominal strength. It's not necessary to hold it out, but it's nice to build it. Okay, now take them both out. If you need to hang on to the edge of the chair, go ahead. Flex those feet, point those toes. Looking for some action on the back of the leg. flex and hold. And release. Shake that out for a moment. So we're going to start the motion of drawing the knee into our chest. So I am going to scooch a little bit forward, but that's totally up to you how that works. We're going to lift and then send it out. Lift, send it out. So start with your right leg. Lift the knee in toward your chest. Stretch it out. Flex the foot. Here we go. Nice. Try to press that heel away from you rather than swing at the knee. One more. Beautiful. And shake it out and switch sides. So that gets my hip flexor. I'm hoping that it's warming yours as well. Starting with the knee, just lift it up, maybe up and down just a couple times to get it ready. And then we'll start our stretch it out. Pull the knee toward the chest, stretch it out. Two more. Beautiful. Take a moment for your feet again. Lifting up on the ball, rocking back. We're sort of at the edge of our chair now. I want you to be that way for our forward fold that's coming up here. So plant the feet, get to the edge of the chair, inhale up, reach it out, hold it there for a moment. See if you can get that low back to stretch by reaching forward with one hand and then the other. And then we're going to do that again, coming back to center. Lift it up, reach it out, hold, wiggle. One more time. This time we're going to hold and then we're going to lower. Reach it out, wiggle. You can keep breathing. You don't have to hold your breath. And then when you're ready, soften forward. Take a forward fold here, coming all the way down. Letting your head hang. Wiggling out that low back if it needs it. And we slide it up. Okay, putting it together. Inhale up. Reach it out, take it down. Coming right back around, 3 more. And back to center, bring those hands into heart center. Gonna press those palms together. Fire up between the shoulder blades, and we're gonna twist. Whole body side to side. Should feel that in your lower back, spine. One more time. And release. All right. So we're going to turn in our chair. So it doesn't matter which leg you start with, but you're going to put one leg to the side, and then you're going to walk this one back. Keep the toes curled. Put the knee down so the knee's going down toward the floor. We're going to sit up tall here. We're going to take our arm, whatever arm is by the back of the chair, and put your arm on the back of the chair. Sit up tall. Keep those toes curled. So this is stretching the front of that leg. We're going to lift our right arm up and take a little baby back lean. It's like doing a crescent lunge, stretching that hip flexor from the chair. And then we're going to bring it down. So we're going to put our right, or whatever hand you've got, we're working on different sides here, but the leg that's back behind you, put that hand to your shoulder, and we're going to take this and bring that elbow toward the back of the chair. So we're twisting from our obliques, keeping that knee down. The knee just tries to stay the same place. Just going to twist toward the back of the chair. Going to do 4 more. That feels like it isolates out my low back and my obliques, so I get a good twist. and then back to center. Take that bottom of your foot, press your toes into the floor, point the knee down, just let's stretch out that foot. And then when you're ready, come back to center and switch sides. So we turn that opposite knee, we position this back leg for the knee to be down, toes to be curled, lift our spine, use the back of the chair to help us lift up, and get into our best position. Add the arm for your crescent lunge reach and maybe a little bit of a curl back. That's lengthening that hip flexor on that front leg that's bent. Now bring the hand to the shoulder. And take that elbow and draw it towards the back of the chair 8 times. More for me. And then we take the bottom, the toes, and we're going to press the top of the foot into the mat. Stretch out that foot and release. All right, we're going to stand up now. So bringing yourselves upright. This gives you the option to use the back of the chair here if you want to. We're just going to do a knee lift. So you can do it without the chair if you're able to, or you can put it in front of you and hang on. We're just going to lift it up 3 times. One leg, doesn't matter which one. Then the other one 3 times. One more time on the opposite leg. And again. Now we're going to go one at a time. Up, up. Going to really warm those glutes. Up, up. Nice. Hanging on if you need to, or not. Checking in with our balance a little bit here too. 3 more. Excellent. All right. Using the chair if you need it, we're going to go back to one-legged balance. So checking in with our balance, hanging on if you need to. Let's raise the right leg. So maybe you have to adjust your position to hang on. We're going to raise that right leg, hold it. Let's open our chest, reach for the floor like we're coming into mountain for the rest of our body. Nice full breaths. And then we're going to take the knee out to the side, back to center. Two more. And we're going to switch sides. So standing on the right leg, raise up the left one and hold. Mountain arms, mountain upper body. You take that knee, draw it to the side. Nice and slow. Beautiful. And shake it out. All right, we're going to do a little bit of lunge work. We're going to change our arms for this lunge work. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer hold for the lunge. So make sure you are in good position. So we're going to get ourselves so that we can use the base of the chair. We're going to tuck our right leg in and scoot our left leg back. Now I'm going to give you the option here for your back leg to turn it like you're doing a warrior one, which is never comfortable for my ankle or my back leg. Or you can keep it more in a lifted crescent lunge position. So first get into the lunge position. That's the important part. Feel like you're balanced between legs. Your hips are as level as they can be, facing forward like the base of the chair. We're going to start with our right arm. Going to go up. And then we're going to take left up. And if you need to hang on, then hang on. So we're starting here with just a crescent lunge, or if your heel is down, a warrior one. Breathing here. Going to take it to cactus arms. Straighten those arms out. Oops, I'm a little too close to my wall here. Straighten those arms out now, and we're gonna lean forward, reach forward. Back up. Inhale up. This is a little wobbly for me. That's all right. Try to keep your balance. 2 breaths. 2 breaths at your cactus. Straighten them out. Reach it forward so you're leaning out over that chair, over that front leg. 2 breaths. One more time. Take it up. 2 breaths. Cactus arms, 2 breaths. Strengthening our shoulders, arms out, straight to the sides. Fly it forward over that front leg and chair. Now reach for the back of the chair and step forward, shake that out. Okay, I'm going to turn my chair so that I can do the other side. Tucking that left leg in, figuring out your back position, back leg position. Either heel up or heel down for warrior 1. Centered and balanced in your stance. Add that left arm, right arm coming into your full either warrior 1 or crescent lunge. 5 breaths. Cactus arms, bring those elbows out to the side, palms face forward, opening the chest. Straighten your arms out, palms face away. Nice strong arms here, just 3 breaths. Fly them forward, lean out over the chair, over that front leg. Here we go, up, 2 breaths. Drop it into crescent arms, palms face away, 2 breaths. Fly, open out to the side. Forward. 3 more, here we go, up. Cactus. Fly to the sides. And fly forward. Two more, here we go. Last one, if you need to take a break, you can take a break. I'm wobbling. And release. Ooh. All right. So take a moment, circle those knees, wake up, loosen up those hips. Definitely could feel my glutes working on that one. Could feel the shoulders and arms working. I kind of liked that. All right, let's go into a downward facing dog using the back of our chair or the base of our chair. Walk your feet behind, stretch that out now. Get your ears in line with your arms, lengthen through the back of the legs. If you you want to go all the way down to the floor, or if you just want to lower your hands to the base of the chair to go a little lower. Maybe get a little more legs that way. And then halfway lift, or extend your spine, turn your gaze for your neck, and work your way all the way back up. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to take it to a tree. So we're going to come to the side. You choose whatever side you want to start with. I'm going to start on my right leg and take my left toes out to the side. That's just the way I'm positioned at my chair. But you can do it whatever leg you want to start on, or just turn around so you're doing the same as me. We're going to draw that foot in and choose floor, turning the knee out to the side, or shin, or all the way up. Now with a chair next to you for support, I want you to really find that hug-in point where foot and leg meet, even if it's down at the floor. I want you to just find a nice tall spine, hugging foot to leg, pressing in so that you're finding the center line of your body to get your balance. And this knee and hip, whatever's out to the side, is stretching. You can choose any arms. You can add on movement if you want, or you can just hold still. We're going to take 5 more breaths here. Beautiful, and release. That looked like very good balance. So I want you to concentrate on the other side as well, finding that center spot where everything's pressing together, finding your balance from within. So take the other leg out, draw it in, and choose your position. Really draw together. One side is sometimes easier than others because the hip is more open and you're able to get more pressure to press the foot to the leg. So don't be mad at yourself if it isn't the same on both sides. It's not the same on my sides either. So turn that knee out to the side, find your arms. 5 breaths. Beautiful. And release. Shake that out. So we're going to do one that's deceivingly easy. We're going to align our feet in front of each other. We're going to bring our hands into heart center, and we're going to try to hold that position. So choose a foot to go in front, toe to toe if you can, or toe to heel. Stand up tall through the spine. Bring those hands in like heart center, namaste. Put pressure between your palms so you're activating your shoulders. Back of the neck is long. We're going to hold here. And it's okay if you wobble. This is not as easy as it looks. 5 breaths. Beautiful. Release and switch. Take the other foot in front. Now, if you're not quite able to go toe to heel, you can cheat a little bit and put your foot next to it and go halfway, but they're both pointing forward. So get those feet however it's gonna work for you. Put those hands into heart center, pressing in, activating. Find a focal point. Here we go. Breathe. Excellent. And release. Your feet, we're going to just walk a little bit, one in front of the other. Just take 5 steps forward, and then 5 back. Going to do it one more time. Getting you ready for your sobriety test. Get At this point, I think I might fail. I'm wobbling. Excellent. And release. Shake it out. Nice work. All right, get that chair back, into position. I'm going to try a couple of things from the chair again for our hips and glutes. We're going to start with just some windshield wipers. So for that, we come to the edge of the chair and take our knees wide. Sit up tall through the spine, like there's a string pulling your head and spine up. You can hang on if you want to, or just let your arms go free. But we're going to go dip, dip. So hang on if you need to. Kind of like what we call a knee drop in my groove class. We dip and dip. Windshield wipers. A few more. Back to center now. We're going to take that stretch. That's really good for the side of the body and the low back. So we're going to have it wide. We're going to brace ourselves on our knees. Take them wide and then lower down. And turn your gaze. Feel that beautiful stretch all along the side. Come back to center. Go the other way when you're ready. This is one that feels so good to me, seated or standing. Work yourself side to side and stretch. The inner leg gets a stretch. The side of the body, the low back. You might even feel it through your shoulders. One more time each way. Excellent. Back to center we go. Walk those feet in. Push it back to use the back of the chair. Sit up tall. So we're going to start with left leg, picking that ankle up. So it might look more like a crossed leg for you, or maybe you can lower the knee down toward the floor. This is our seated pigeon. So we're all going to sit up tall for a moment. And if your knee is a little more pointed up, just make sure the energy and the action of it is going down toward the floor. If you can all lean out away from the chair to intensify the stretch, it's going to be how it feels to you. So maybe you're going to get way far, or maybe you're not. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Concentrating on that left hip. One more. All right, then we're going to sit up. We're going to take this knee and we're going to draw it with our right hand. We're going to draw it toward our chest. And then we're going to twist our head to the left. So we're drawing that knee toward our chest. And we're twisting to the left. This is where I'm wondering if we can find a glute stretch on the outer part of this hip. It's more of a glute stretch. Beautiful. And back to center. Switch sides. So if that felt good, don't forget that one. Let's bring our right ankle up. The action of the knee is going down. You can all tell this knee for me is higher. Hip is tighter. Flex your foot if you can. And then bring yourself forward so you can feel that stretch in your right hip. Excellent. And now we come up and we use our left hand to draw this knee towards us as we twist to the right. I can feel that. My glute on the right side must be tighter. Beautiful. And release. All right, we're going to go for a little shoulder stretch now. We're going to do some eagle arms, remembering that our eagle arms can be different. It can be just a hug, so we'll start with our cactus, and then we're going to take right over left for the hug, for the bringing the back of the hands towards each other, or the full wrap. Drawing shoulders down and away, we're going to tilt those elbows out, close our eyes, and feel that stretch across our shoulder blades. Some deep breaths here. If you want to change your direction of your gaze to work the neck, you can go up and down and side to side or ear to shoulder. Beautiful. And release. Shake that out. Get ready for the other side now. Cactus, left over right for the hug or the full wrap or somewhere in between. Shoulders down and away. We tilt those elbows out and we breathe. Beautiful. And release. All right. We're going to do a little seated cat-cow. So I'm going to come to the edge of my chair. You can hang on or not, or just rest your hands on your legs. Doesn't matter. But we're going to curl back, open up into our cow, look up, and then we're going to round forward into our cat. So inhale, cow, look up. Exhale, cat. You can do that with your hands just on your knees as well. Two more. There is a lot of popping happening here in my body when I do this. Okay, back to center. For the back of the legs now, kind of be on the edge of the chair, but make sure you're stable. Take your right leg out in front and flex your foot. So the heel's on the floor. And then we're going to bring our hands over to the left leg, and we're going to bring ourselves forward, looking for a stretch the back of this right leg. So foot is flexed, leg is straight. I'm going to breathe here. And then we're going to lift up and switch. So draw that right leg in, take the left one out, just hold it for the flex for a moment. Nice straight leg, heel pressing into the floor. Bring your hands over to the right. Lower down, pressing that heel in, keeping that leg straight. Take a deeper back of the leg stretch. Beautiful. Lift it up. We're on the edge of our chair anyway, so let's take those knees wide. We're going to end with sunflowers. So we're going to take it up, reach it out and away, scoop it down, sweep. Nice strong through the torso as we bring our head away from our body. One more this way, and then see if we can add a little rotation. Hopefully we're a little loosened up from when we started, so just take some circles. And then we're going to circle the other way. And last one. Beautiful. Hands come to heart center. We draw the knees in. Push ourselves back to the back of the chair. Feet flat. Hands in our lap. We're just going to close our eyes for a moment, sitting up tall. Focus in on our body. Think about what parts of our body we can feel. Maybe they feel a little more open. We worked on the torso and the shoulders today. And some on the legs, hips and glutes. Big breath in and out. Let's try one with our arms going up. So reach those arms to the floor like in mountain. And then inhale up. Draw that right into your heart, bringing you what you need. Again, one more. Lift it up. And into your heart. I thank you for joining me today. Namaste. As always, I hope that